Hello!
Welcome back to Channel Talk Tata.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy to see you.
I'm Emma, and this is Jack. We make videos to help you speak English every day.
Yes, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much.
Today, we are talking about how to use call in English, past, present, and future.
We will practice listening, learn useful phrases, and have a fun conversation. Are you ready?
Let's begin. So, Jack, how was your day?
It was good. I talked to my mom this morning.
Oh, you talked to your mom. How did you talk to her?
I called her on my phone.
You called her. That's perfect.
It is. What are we learning today?
Today, we are learning all about the verb to call. It's a very useful and common word.
Call. I think I know it, but I want to learn more.
I know, we use it in many situations. So today, we will make it simple. We will look at many examples of how to use call in the past, present, future, everything.
Many examples. Wow.
Don't worry, we will go step by step and we will learn together. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The word call is like a super tool for communication. The most common way, using a telephone.
So for present, I say, I call my brother on Sundays.
Perfect. That's a habit, a routine. Now, what if you are doing it right now?
Right now, I am calling. I am calling my brother.
You are, but if you were doing it this moment, you say, I am calling my brother right now. Present continuous.
Oh, right. I'm calling the Talk Dara channel to say thank you.
Thank you. Now, let's talk about the past. This is very regular and easy.
Just add ed. Called.
Exactly. I called you yesterday. She called the office. We called for help.
What about a story? Last night, my phone rang. It was my friend. He called me because he was lost.
That's a great story using the past tense and a good reason to call. Now, the future.
I will call you tomorrow. Simple future.
Yes, or for a plan. I'm going to call the cinema later. Can you think of another future example?
Next year, I will call my grandparents more often. A future promise.
I love that. That's a very nice promise. Now, call isn't just for phones. We use it for names. How do we use it in present?
They call me Jack. We call our cat Fluffy.
Wonderful. Past tense.
When I was a child, my friends called me JJ.
A JJ. And future.
If I have a daughter, I will call her Sophie.
That's a beautiful name. See, you're using all the tenses perfectly. Now, another use, to visit someone for a short time. This is a little more formal. We say call on someone.
Like, the doctor will call on the patient at 10:30 a.m.
Yes, or I called on my neighbor last week to give her a gift. It's a short, friendly visit.
Can I use it for a place? I called on the bank yesterday.
Not quite. For a place, we often say call at or just go to. The ship calls at 3 ports. But for daily life, I went to the bank is more natural.
Got it. So call on is for people.
Let's practice with some common mistakes. Jack, is this sentence correct? I called to her yesterday.
I called to her. It sounds a little strange. Oh, it's just I called her, no to.
Excellent. We say call someone, no preposition. Call your mom, call the company.
What about I called for my friend? That's different, right?
Good catch. I called for my friend can mean you shouted their name to find them. I called for you in the park, but for a phone, it's I called my friend. Let's imagine a situation. Jack, you need to make a doctor's appointment. What do you do?
I call the clinic. I say, "Hello, I would like to call and make an appointment, please."
Perfect polite English. And when you did it yesterday,
Yesterday, I called the clinic and made an appointment.
and if you tell me about your plan for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I am going to call the clinic to confirm my time.
You see, you are using call in real life situations in all of the tenses. This is how we learn.
Sometimes I hear call and it's about decisions, like let's call the meeting for 3 p.m.
Yes, that's another great use. To call can mean to decide or name something. They called the game off because of rain. Let's call this a success.
So in the past, the referee called a foul.
Exactly. You're thinking of so many examples. This is fantastic. One last important point. Answering the phone. What do you say when someone calls you?
I say hello.
And if someone asks for you?
I say this is he speaking or this is Jack.
Perfect. And if you are the one calling, you can say, "Hi, this is Jack. Is Emma there?"
Is Emma here?
Right. We say there on the phone. Good point. So from calling to answering, you know it all now.
It's a lot, but you make it simple.
We take it step by step. The key is to listen, repeat, and use it. You're doing great. Okay, let's have a longer conversation, just like friends do. Let's use call naturally. I'll start. What did you do after our last video?
After our last video, let me think. Oh, I called my dad. He wanted to talk about our family dinner.
That's nice. How often do you call your dad?
I try to call him every Tuesday. It's our habit. So in the present, I call my dad every Tuesday.
That's a wonderful habit. And last Tuesday, what did you talk about?
Last Tuesday, we called for 35 minutes. We talked about his garden. He called it a jungle of tomatoes because the tomatoes are so big.
A jungle of tomatoes? Did you call him on your phone or video call?
Just a phone call. But this weekend, I'm going to call him on a video call. I want to see his jungle.
You are going to call him. Great future plan. I need to call my sister this weekend too. She called me last weekend, but I was busy and I missed her call.
Oh no, did you call her back?
Yes, I called her back the next day. We talked for an hour. She called to tell me about her new job.
That's a good reason to call. Sometimes my friend calls me for no big reason. He just calls to say hello. I like those calls.
Me too. I love a casual call. It feels warm. What will you do if I call you tonight?
If you call me tonight, I will be very happy. I will answer and say, "Hello, Emma."
And if I call you while you are cooking?
If you call me while I'm cooking, I will say, "Please wait 2 minutes. My hands are dirty." Then I will call you back.
Smart. You will call me back. That's a very important phrase. Now, imagine a problem. You are lost in a new city. What do you do?
First, I try to use my map. If I'm still lost, I call a friend for help. If my friend doesn't answer, I will call a taxi.
Perfect. So you call for help, then you call a taxi. And in the past, if that happened?
One time I was lost. I called my friend. He didn't answer, so I called a taxi. The taxi driver was very kind.
You called your friend, then you called a taxi. Good use of the past tense. Now, a different situation. At work, your boss needs you.
She calls my name, Jack. Or she calls me on my office phone. "Jack, please come to my desk."
And what did she do yesterday?
Yesterday, she called me into her office. She called it an important meeting.
I see. She called you into her office. And what did you call the meeting?
I called it nervous. I was nervous.
That's honest. Okay, let's plan something. Let's call Sarah and David for dinner next week.
That's a great idea. Who will call them?
Can you call them? You're good at planning.
Sure, I will call them tomorrow. I'll say, "Hello, Sarah and David. Emma and I want to call you to dinner next Friday."
Almost perfect. We usually say, we want to invite you to dinner, or we are calling to invite you to dinner.
Ah, right. We are calling to invite you to dinner. I will say that.
Excellent. What if they are busy? If they are busy, they will say, thank you, but we can't come. Then maybe we will call someone else.
Or we could call them again next month. We'll call again later.
Yes, calling is good for making plans. Before we made this video, you called me to talk about the script. I did. I called you and said, Jack, let's talk about the word call. And you said, that sounds good. I will call you back after I think of some ideas.
And I called you back with my story about being lost. It's a full circle.
It really is. Our whole conversation today is full of calls, past, present, and future. You are doing so well.
Thanks, Emma. But now my phone is calling me. I mean, it's ringing.
Well, you should probably answer it. It might be important.
It's just my alarm. I set it to call me to lunch. So I'm going to call it a day for practice and go eat.
Call it a day. Perfect final phrase. Let's finish our conversation practice here. Great job, Jack.
Thanks for talking with me, Emma. I'll call you later.
I hope you do. Now, let's talk about some very important phrases with call. These are little word teams we use all the time.
Okay, I hear call back often. What does that mean exactly?
Call back means to telephone someone again or to return a phone call. So if I miss your call, I should call you back. For example, you called me at 3 p.m. and I called you back at 4 p.m.
Ah, so it's for returning a call. Got it. What about call for? It sounds like it needs something.
Yes, call for can mean to need something. Like this recipe calls for 2 eggs. It needs 2 eggs. Or the situation calls for patience. It needs patience.
So it's not about shouting, it's about needing. Interesting.
Here's a phrase I think you know. Call it a day.
Yes, it means to stop working, to finish. After we finish filming, we can say, let's call it a day.
Perfect. We use it when we are tired or when our work is finished. It's 6 p.m. I'm calling it a day.
Sometimes I hear call off, like for a picnic.
Right. Call off means to cancel. They called off the picnic because of the rain, or the game was called off.
So in the future, I could say, if it rains tomorrow, we will have to call the party off.
Exactly. You can say call the party off or call off the party. Both are correct. Another one is call on. We talked about visiting, but it has another meaning.
To ask someone to answer.
Yes, in a class or meeting, the teacher might call on a student. They say your name and ask you to speak. The professor called on me and I was nervous.
Oh, I don't like when that happens, but it's good for learning. I have one, call around.
Tell me what you think it means.
Is it to call many different places? Like, I need to call around to find a good mechanic.
Perfect understanding. Yes, it means to phone several people or places. Here's a very kind phrase, call for help.
That means to ask for help. Often in a serious situation, you call the police, you call an ambulance.
Yes, it's an important phrase to remember. You can also say he called out for help if he shouted.
What about call up? My grandpa says I was called up for the army.
That's one meaning, to be ordered to join the military. But in everyday talk, call up just means to telephone someone. I'll call you up when I get home. It's a little more casual. A useful business phrase is call in sick.
That means you telephone your job to say you are sick and can't work.
Right. I had a fever, so I called in sick yesterday. Here's a confusing one.
Call after. That's less common. It has two meanings. One is to name a baby after someone.
They called their son after his father. The other is to shout after someone who is leaving. She called after me. Don't forget your keys.
So it's about names or shouting to someone going away.
And a fun one, call it. This means to make a decision or a guess.
Like, I don't know what this color is. I call it blue-green.
Yes, or let's call it a tie when no one wins the game.
There's also call out. You said it can mean to shout.
It can. He called out my name. But it can also mean to criticize someone or point out a mistake publicly. The article called out the company for polluting the river.
That's a stronger meaning.
Finally, a simple but essential one, call a meeting.
That means to organize a meeting, to tell people to come. The manager called a meeting for 3:30 p.m.
Exactly. You're the one who says, we need to have a meeting.
Wow, one small word, so many powerful phrases.
It's true, but you learn them one by one in conversations, just like we are doing now. Now, let's take a closer look at some of these phrases. Sometimes the small words after call change everything. Let's talk about them together.
Okay, the first one I sometimes hear is call upon. It sounds very formal.
It is a bit formal. It means to officially ask someone to do something. The president called upon the people to stay calm. Or, in a class, the teacher called upon me to read the poem.
So it's like call on, but more serious.
Yes, exactly. It's a stronger, more formal request.
What about call by? Is that British?
Good ear. Yes, it's more common in British English. It means to visit a place for a short time, often when you are going somewhere else. I'll call by the shop on my way home to get some milk.
So it's a quick visit to a place, not a person. Call on is for people. Call by is for a quick stop at a place.
Perfect summary. Here's an important one for work or projects. Call in. We said call in sick, but it has another meaning.
To ask for a specialist.
Yes, it means to ask for someone to come and help because they are an expert. The problem with the computer was big, so we called in a technician.
So you call in the experts. You ask them to come and help. I like the phrase call it. We use it for decisions and guesses.
Right? It's very casual and useful. It's getting late. Let's call it a night. That means let's decide this evening is finished. Or if you can't agree on a price, you say, okay, I'll pay $25. Let's call it $25.
So you make a final decision and name it. The movie was so bad, let's call it a waste of time.
Yes, a sad but true example. Another strong phrase is call out. We talked about shouting or criticizing.
Can you use it for being honest?
Yes, you can. Call someone out for bad behavior. It means to publicly say they are wrong. She called him out for telling a lie. It's about making people responsible.
So it's not a happy phrase. It's for serious situations.
Usually, yes. You don't call out your friend for taking the last cookie. That's too small. What does call for mean in a newspaper?
Oh, you mean like the article calls for change? That means it strongly says that change is needed. It's a public demand. The protesters are calling for a new law.
So it's a stronger ask for. It's like a demand from many people.
Let's talk about a positive one. Call after. We mentioned naming babies.
But can I say, I called after the bus, but it didn't stop?
You can. That's the other meaning. It means to shout to someone who is moving away. So it's either about names or about shouting to someone leaving. Two different meanings for one phrase.
English is funny. One phrase, two different stories. I have a question about call up. Is it only for the army and phones?
Mostly, yes, but sometimes it means to bring up a memory or feeling. That song calls up memories of my childhood. It makes the memories appear in your mind.
Oh, that's a nice meaning. It brings something up, like a feeling.
And finally, a very useful one for life is call into question.
That sounds difficult.
It's a bit more advanced, but useful. It means to make people doubt something. The new evidence called the man's story into question. People started to doubt if his story was true.
So, if you call something into question, you're not sure about it anymore. You think it might be wrong.
Exactly. You see, all these phrases are just tools. You learn one, then you learn another step by step.
And with you, Emma, it's a fun step every time.
Aw, thank you, Jack. You just called for a big smile for me. See, we use it all the time.
Oh my goodness, look at the clock. We talked for a long time.
I know, time flies when you're learning, right?
It really does. I can't believe we talked about so many ways to use call. Past, present, future, essential phrases, even the tricky ones like call upon and call into question.
You remembered all of that. I'm so impressed, Jack.
Well, I had a good teacher, and we practiced together. When we talk like this, it doesn't feel like studying. It feels like just us talking.
That's exactly how it should feel. Language is for connecting, and we connected a lot today.
We did. You know, before we started filming, I was a little nervous about this topic. I thought, call, it's just one word. How much can we say?
And now?
Now I see one word can open so many doors. I can call a friend, I can call for help, I can call off a plan, I can call it a day. I can call someone back. It's not one word, it's like a key.
That's beautiful, Jack. It really is a key, and you are holding that key now.
I feel like I am, but I will need to practice more. I don't want to lose it.
You won't lose it because you use it every day. Every time you pick up your phone, you are practicing. Every time you say, I'll call you later, you are practicing.
That's true. I say that a lot. I'll call you later, especially to you.
And you always do. Well, almost always.
Hey, I called you back that one time, remember? I called you back at 8:30 p.m.
I remember, and I was happy to hear your voice. See, you used past tense, present tense, and future tense with me, all in real life.
I guess I'm learning without even knowing it.
That's the best way to learn, little by little, day by day. You don't need to memorize everything today. You just need to try a little.
A little every day. That's our Talk Dara promise.
Yes, and today you tried a lot. You listened carefully, you asked great questions, you made mistakes, and that's okay. You fixed them. You grew.
I did grow. I feel more confident now. When my phone rings later, I won't feel nervous. I'll think, I know how to talk about this call. I know how to answer. I know how to call back.
Exactly. And if someone uses a phrase you don't know, you can ask them, what do you mean by call it even? And then you will learn something new.
Call it even. That's a good one. That means we don't owe each other anything, right?
Yes. Like if I pay for coffee today and you pay tomorrow, we can say, let's call it even.
Perfect. See, I'm still learning, even now, at the very end of our video.
That's because you were curious. Curiosity is the best tool for learning a language.
I think kindness is also a good tool. You're always kind when you teach me, Emma. You never make me feel small.
Why would I make you feel small? We're a team. We learn together. That's what Talk Dara is all about.
I'm really glad we do this together.
Me too, Jack. Me too. Okay, now it's time for our question of the day.
This is for everyone watching.
Yes, we ask a question and you write your answer in the comments. We read every single one.
We really do. Sometimes I read them before bed. They make me smile.
Me too. I like seeing English learners from all over the world practicing together. It's beautiful.
It really is. So for today's question,
Wait, let me guess. Is it about call?
of course it's about call. What did we talk about all day?
True. Okay, I'm ready.
Our question of the day is, who is someone you want to call this week and why?
Oh, I like that question. It's personal. It makes you think.
Yes, maybe you want to call your mother. Maybe you want to call an old friend. Maybe you want to call a restaurant to book a table. Maybe you want to call for a pizza.
Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome. But seriously, think about it. Who will you call and what will you say? Write it in the comments.
I will write my answer too. I will say, this week, I want to call my grandma. She loves when I call her. I will call her and say, Grandma, I love you. Tell me a story.
That is so sweet. Now I'm going to cry.
Don't cry. We have to finish the video.
Okay. Deep breath, no crying. But seriously, everyone, your answers are important to us. We read them, we learn from you, and we feel connected to you.
Yes, this channel is not just Emma and me. It's all of us together learning English.
That's right. So please take 1 minute today. Write your answer. We will see it and we will smile.
We will.
All right, my friend. I think it's really time to say goodbye now.
Yeah, I think we used up all our time and maybe a little extra.
Maybe, but that's okay. Good conversations don't watch the clock.
That's true. I could talk to you for hours, Emma.
And I could listen to you for hours, but our viewers probably need a break.
Probably. Okay, let's do the goodbye properly.
Yes, let's wrap it up. Let's call it a video.
There it is, our final phrase of the day. Call it a video.
Perfect. Thank you so much for learning with us today, everyone.
We hope you feel more confident using the word call in English.
Remember, practice a little every day. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try.
And be kind to yourself. Learning a new language is hard work, and you are doing a great job.
Yes, you really are. We are so proud of you.
Bye for now. I'll call you later, Emma.
I'll be waiting for your call. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Talk Dara. See you next time.
See you soon. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
Bye.
Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope this English conversation lesson helps you learn easily and speak English with more confidence in your daily life. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more useful English lessons. Thank you for your support, and we wish you great success in learning English.